let's do the Jose Aldo versus Rob Font UFC Fight Night breakdown. That fight is December 4th. I'm assuming it's a fight night in Vegas. Yeah, December 4th in Vegas. Let's see what we got for best fight odds. Do you have a main card?
I'm pulling it up right now.
So there isn't one this Saturday, but we've tried a couple fight nights. Some of them did good with some of the foreign fighters, like on a 3-4 day notice. Like I think Islam Makhachev got like 300-400 views. But we were like, fuck it, there's not a fight night this week, but let's try it. Let's do it this week and then post it, and it gives us about 10-11 days. So it's main event December 14th, Jose Aldo versus Rob Font. Right now, bro, we got DraftKings. Rob Font's minus 160, Aldo's plus 140.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a co-main event. You need to tell me. But I think it should be Brad Riddell versus Rafael Fiziev. That's a pick-em. That's a sick fight.
Matt Brown?
Yeah, Matt Brown's on the card versus
What?
Brian Barbarena. Matt Brown can win that fight because Barbarena's just a grinder, like a slow white dude.
Yeah.
Jamahal Hill versus Jimmy Crute. That's a big 205 fight.
That's a prelim fight.
Crute minus 170, Hill plus 150.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the main card? Clay Guida? They better not put Clay Guida on there. Oh, Alex Morano, Mickey Gall? Is that on the main card? Morano's minus 220?
No, all prelims.
What the fuck do they have on the main card?
Brendan Allen versus Roman Dolidze.
Roman Dolidze?
Yeah.
That's on the main card?
Uh-huh. And
is that fight
Alonzo Minifield versus William Knight. That's the first fight on the main
See,
card.
they don't have odds on that because I thought those fights weren't 100% official.
Maybe not. I'm looking
They
at
have odds
Tapology.
only on FanDuel, though. All the other ones don't have odds on it.
Okay.
So Tapology shows the main card is what?
It starts with Alonzo Minifield versus William Knight.
Okay. Read
That's
me
the
all the
first
main
one.
card fights first.
Then Brendan Allen versus Roman. How do you pronounce his last name?
Roman Dolidze.
Dolidze. Then it's Matt Brown versus what's his name?
Brian Barbarena.
Yeah. Then Brad Riddell versus Rafael
Fiziev.
And then
Fiziev.
Rob Font versus
Jose Aldo.
Jose Aldo.
That's crazy. So Crute and Hill aren't on it, and Mickey Gall, Alex Morano aren't on it.
Mm-mm.
Wow, those might be parlay announcements though for sure. All right, so then let's do the first one.
I mean, do you want to do those prelim fights?
I like those two fights are better. I mean, Jamal Hill and Crute are both
definitely
top 10,
bigger names.
Top 10 205s, and obviously Morano and Gall. But no, we can talk about them We can talk about them at the end.
Okay.
If we have a parlay. So let's do the main card. Start with the first fight.
Okay.
Tell me it again.
William Knight versus Alonzo.
So
Minifield.
right now I have Alonzo Minifield. FanDuel is the only odds that are up right now. Or no, there's a couple. Bet365. But FanDuel has Minifield minus 146. William Knight plus 124. What is that, 205? Or 185?
It's 205.
205?
Yeah.
What has Minifield done his last couple fights?
I'm checking right now.
I
He's 34.
Yeah, I know who Minifield is. Black dude, muscular.
He's won his last two fights. He beat Ed Herman and by decision, unanimous, and Fabio Cherant versus with a Von Flue choke.
Ooh, okay.
Then he lost to Oviance St. Peru,
OSP.
and then lost to Devin Clark.
Okay. So tell me about William Knight. I'm very familiar with Minifield. But William Knight, I don't know who this is.
He's 33.
White guy or black guy?
Black guy. He won against Fabio Cherant by knockout first round.
Did they fight the same guy? Did you just say him twice?
No. And then he lost to Dao Un Jung by unanimous decision. Those are his last two. And he's only had 2 fights in the UFC, and those were his.
What's his record overall?
Oh, no, 3. He had 3 fights. And then he beat Alexa Kammer by unanimous decision, his first fight in the UFC.
What's his height? Like, what's his look like? Is he long? Or
He's a big dude. He's 5'10", 73, and he's bulky.
Oh, damn.
Bulky guy.
So someone's going to sleep in this fight, looks like.
Yeah.
Because Minifield puts people to sleep, too. Even though I know it's at the decision. So that one's close, then. I'm going to go with Alonzo Minifield by first-round knockout.
I'm going to go Alonzo by second-round submission.
All right. What do we got next?
Brendan Allen fight.
Okay, Brendan Allen versus Roman Dolidze. Pretty sure that's how you say it, but right now Brendan Allen's minus 250.
Minus 250, huh?
Yeah, Roman Dolidze's plus 205. Allen has a really good record, right? Isn't he like 12-2? Or am I butchering that?
17-4.
17-4.
And Roman's 9-1.
Okay. What's Brendan Allen's last couple? Brendan Allen, I think, beat Kevin Holland pretty recently, which was a good win.
Both tall guys, 6'2", 75-inch reach for Brendan, and
this is 185 middleweight.
And then 6'2", 76-inch reach for Roman too.
Tell me the last couple fights. Brendan Allen, I think, has won a couple in a row.
He beat Carl Robertson by heel hook.
That's a good fight.
And he lost to Hasim Rita and Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland knocked him out.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's a
and
beast.
he lost by decision to Rita.
Who before that? He didn't fight Kevin Holland?
He beat Kevin Holland in 2019. Yeah.
And then he lost too. Okay.
So he's And
then Roman Dolidze.
Let's see.
So this one right now is Brendan Allen minus 250. Dolidze plus 205. That's based on FanDuel.
He beat Loreno Staropoli by decision. And he lost to Trevin Giles by decision.
He lost Trevin Giles. Trevin Giles is good. Okay.
Those are his last two fights.
I got Brendan Allen by decision.
I'm going to go Roman by first round TKO.
Okay. All right. Check. By the way, our last fight night, we went like 4 for 4. At least I did. So fuck with me. All right. Next one.
Matt Brown.
Matthew Cincy Old Man Brown. He's like 48. Now, what is he, though? For real? 40?
40.
Yeah. Matt Brown early on from Cincy, where I grew up. So we love Matt Brown. But he's a little old. But Brian Barbarena isn't great.
32.
Right now, the odds on DraftKings, Brian Barbarena minus 180, Matt Brown plus 155. It's doable.
We have to run with Matt Brown.
It's doable. Brian Barbarena is just a short little grinder. He got famous for beating, I think it was for beating Sage Northcote. When Sage Northcote was on his little grind, and they were giving him all these bums, and Brian Barbarena went in there and just fucking beat the shit out of Sage. We haven't seen Sage since. No, he went to Japan and did weird shit, but... Shout out to Sage Northcote.
Yeah, we haven't heard.
No, he's in one championship.
No, I know, but he lost like his first 2 fights.
No, he sucks. He wasn't as good as they thought. They were hoping.
Yeah, and then what's his name too? The guy we like from Jersey or Philly. No, he's from Philly.
Eddie Alvarez.
Eddie Alvarez.
Oh, you're talking about it one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he went and lost
And
too.
he went and lost
and Mighty
too.
Mouse went there and
And
lost
Mighty
too.
Mouse went and lost too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna go. That one's a good one. I just had a heart. I'm gonna go Matt Brown by decision.
Yeah, I'm going Matt Brown by decision as well.
All right, next one. This one's a great fight. I know a lot about Rafael Fiziev. I need to know about Brad Riddell. Why is he minus 110?
He's 10-1. They're
Okay.
both 10-1 actually. He's 30.
He's a white
He's
guy.
from New Zealand. Yeah.
New Zealand.
He's won his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's won his last 7.
All in UFC or how many in UFC?
No,
And who did he
4
beat?
in the UFC. Drew Dober was his last one.
Ooh, by what?
A unanimous decision.
Drew Dober's tough too.
Alex Da Silva by unanimous decision. Magomed Mustafiev
Okay.
by decision. All decisions.
And last one?
Jamie Mularkey by decision.
Decision. Is he taking these dudes down? I wish I knew. And then go to Rafael Fiziev, who's like one of the biggest up and coming stars. The funny thing was he just fought Bobby.
It says right here his foundation style is Muay Thai kickboxing.
So he's winning these by striking. Interesting. And because Rafael Fiziev just fought Bobby Green in his last fight, which is a great fight. But Bobby Green was honestly if that fight would have went 5 rounds, Bobby Green was winning that fight. But up until then, Fiziev's been dusting dudes. Fiziev is kind of like a little bit bigger Peter Yan.
Okay. He's 4-1 in the UFC.
And his only loss was
And he lost to the guy homie beat, Magomed Mustafiev.
Okay. But when was that? He's won 3 or 4 since, though?
2019.
Has he won 3 in a row or 4 in a row?
4 in a row.
Against who?
Alex White, Mark Diakisi, Renato.
Mark Diakese.
And Renato, I don't fucking know.
Hanato Moyakano, who's our savage.
And
We love
Bobby
Hanato.
Green.
Hanato Moyakano. He goes by a different name on there, but his name is Hanato Moyakano. And he
then
beat Bobby Green, which is a good win. Bobby Green, Moyakano, those are savage wins. But Bobby Green was picking it up. But I remember the Hanato Moyakano. That's a good fight. I mean, minus 110. I must be mixing. BetMGM looks at it has minus 120. Fiziev, Riddell plus 100. I can't see. I'm going to Rafael Fiziev by second round TKO.
I'm going with Brad Quake Riddell out of New Zealand.
By
decision, I guess,
decision,
huh?
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good fight, though. I'm really curious about that one. Pick him. Because Rafael Fiziev, I know, is one of the highest up-and-coming dudes. So we'll see. And then the main event. We got a great main event. We got Jose the Legend Aldo versus Rob Font fighting out of, where's he fighting out of? New Jersey or something? He fights out there with, I think, Calvin Kattar. Him and
Boston.
New England. Yeah.
Robert Font? Yeah, out of Boston.
The New England Cartel. That's what they call themselves. Him, Calvin Kattar.
Oh, he beat your favorite.
Who?
Your favorite fighter.
Who?
Cody Garbrandt.
Oh, did he? In his last fight, right?
Yeah.
He's on a nice little winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
What's his overall record?
He is 19-4. He's won his last 4.
See, the thing with these fights, like, these are the fights Jose Aldo wins. Like, I know how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jose Aldo wins these fights.
What do you say the odds were?
Font minus 160, Aldo plus 140.
Mm.
And, I mean, Aldo, we know his history. I mean, what's he won his last
2.
What, Chito Vera and
Pedro Munoz.
And Pedro Munoz. Ooh,
Yeah.
good fights. Like, what is Rob Font different than Pedro Munoz and Chito Vera? I mean, he's a little quicker, a little bit more athletic. Damn, that's a good. And it's 5 rounds. I like this fight. I got Jose Aldo by decision.
Yeah.
Boom, and that's going in a parlay.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with you. Yeah, Jose Aldo.
I mean,
I was down him in the beginning. I thought like when that losing streak happened, I thought it was just downhill.
He can still beat the guys like 7 and above, ranked 7 and above. I think even 5 and above. It's just when he gets really in these top 5 guys, it's a little tough. Like Peter Yan and dudes like this, Max Holloway.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna run with that. Yeah.
All right, Aldo by decision.
Aldo by decision.
All right, and then for
favorite bets,
there's some good guys on the undercard. Like Jake Matthews on the undercard, Clay Guida's on the undercard. Luis Smolka versus Vince Morales. We already talked about Alex Morano versus Mickey Gall. Definitely taking Alex Morano over Mickey Gall. That's 100% a parlay.
You said the Jimmy Crute versus Jamal Hill.
Yeah, well, that's Jamal Hill versus Jimmy Crute. I just don't know if I like the line either way. I almost like Jamal Hill on that one. Jamal Hill, to be honest, at the plus 150. But I probably won't throw in a parlay if I'm already going Aldo plus 140. But Alex Morano is for sure beating Mickey Gall. That's 100%. Alex Morano beat Donald.
What do you say the odds were?
Alex Morano finished Donald Cerrone, and he's going to beat up Mickey Gall.
What were the odds for that?
Alex Morano minus 220. Wait, minus 220, even up to minus 250 bet MGM, but FanDuel.
That's probably gonna go up.
DraftKings minus 220. He's winning that fight for sure. I saw him beat Cerrone, and Cerrone's beating Mickey Gall.
I mean, has Mickey Gall won a fight?
He won his last fight. Remember, I was hating on him, and he actually looked the best he ever looked. No, not seeing it. Pull it up. His last fight, Mickey Gall. After I actually took, I don't know if I bet against him or I was considering it, and I'm happy.
Jordan Williams.
Yeah, Jordan Williams sucks too, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, he lost to Mike Perry.
Yeah. All right, so Morano 100% a parlay. Okay, so let me see here. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do here. I want to go Roth. I mean, damn, that's really ballsy to go minus 110, but I'm doing it. So 3-team parlay.
Okay.
Alex Morano minus 220, Rafael Fiziev minus 110, and Jose Aldo plus 140. 3-team parlay, and I think I love it.
I'm going to go with that one with you, too, with the Alex Morano. But I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to put I'm going to go with Matt Brown. I'm going to do a 4-teamer.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to do
if you throw Matt Brown and Auto, bro, that fucking going to pay.
Yeah. No, I am. I'm going to do what's his name again?
Who? Alex Morano.
Alex Morano. I'm going to go Matt Brown.
Matt Brown.
I'm going to go Jose Aldo.
Jose Aldo.
And I'm going to go what was the one that you put? I'm going to do the opposite. Oh, yeah,
Brad Riddell.
Brendan Allen.
Oh, Brendan Allen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't do Brad Riddell then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, but you actually took, when you did the thing, you
Brad
picked
Riddell.
Roman Dolidze plus 205 when you did the picks.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually meant Brad Riddle.
Riddle, okay.
Yeah,
the one against me.
So Jose Aldo, Brad Riddle, Matt Brown, and Alex Morano.
Alex Morano.
Mm-hmm.
I like this bet, actually.
I like guys out of New Zealand, man.
What?
They're tough.
Yeah, Rafael Fizev's a fucking tough Russian who'll fuck you up. Or some shit. Whatever Peter Yan is. Something like that. Real ruthless.
I mean, I'm going with
and Brad Riddell
beat the guy he lost to. I'm using that match.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our UFC Fight Night. Rob Font, Jose Aldo, December 4th. We'll have this up in a couple of days. Check it out. Let's get it.